And I think we're live. Okay, cool. We got that. Nice. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
This is what, day 3?
Yeah.
We're at now. Day number 2 of events, day number 3 of the trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was, well, today's what, Thursday?
Yeah, it was a good day. It was
Yeah.
easy. It was light. We got to sleep in today, which was great.
Love
nice.
that. Yeah.
I snored all night and kept Anthony up, apparently.
It was
He
fun.
very tired.
It was fun, right? A couple days of no sleep, and nothing that a few energy drinks and an arrhythmia can't, fix. Right? Am I right, Dane?
Yeah, no,
Something
that'll wake
like
some
that.
people up. Yeah.
But,
You're very sensitive to that, though. So apparently Levi and I just screwed up for
Dane,
everybody.
I'm a simple guy, right? I like decent bathrooms. I like a quiet room to sleep in.
Okay.
And I like to shower daily.
Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing
But
wrong with that. It's
are
just basic
you-
human needs.
are you the type of guy who needs to hear something to fall asleep? And if it's the wrong thing, it screws you up?
Well, yeah, Dane, because I work in rhythm, right? Like
Okay.
I think
Well, you were a
it's-
drummer, so.
So I like consistency, but there's also a volume limit of snoring that
Okay.
I
I had
consider to be-
consistency as well as tempo. Problem was volume.
It was volume.
Okay.
Volume
It's
was
pure volume.
Too loud.
He took a recording. I heard it bouncing off the walls. So
Yeah, it was vibrating the
I'm
bed.
quite
Okay.
impressed with myself.
so
Um,
vote for the audience.
lot of
When you
air power.
comment on this, please tell us. Are you the kind of person who listens to something to go to sleep, or are you just
Just means-
silence? Because to me, silence is deafening.
Just means I have
No.
strong lungs.
That
Oh,
doesn't mean that.
Hmm.
But anyway, we had a
Yeah.
wonderful day today. We went to Detailer's Domain,
yes.
where we were greeted by Phil and the rest of his team, and they were absolutely slammed with
Yeah.
a parking lot full of amazing cars, everything
So
from
many
Porsches
cars.
to BMWs to Ferraris. And it was pretty cool because we got there, we said hi to everybody, started talking, and Phil was like, hey, you seem a little out of it. You should go for a drive in the M2, and he has a M2 competition.
Remember when Matt Mormon gave you the keys to the GT3? This was that
Oh,
I
again.
think
Why
that's
this
what
keeps-
happens. Is
this
people
keeps-
just
Yeah.
get in their cars.
They
to
see
wake you up.
Anthony
Well,
looking kind of
it's
tired.
trick.
He's going to turn that into a game now, where he just goes to somebody with a cool car and he's like, I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
Just seem
The
off.
problem is
And they're like,
tomorrow-
hold on, I got the cure. Here's some keys. Drive my
Problem is-
P1.
Tomorrow we're going to be at Long Island Details Plant. It's next to a Toyota dealership, and what they'll do is give
Right.
them the keys to an 07 Corolla.
No,
I was just like, give him a Corolla GR.
GR
No,
Corolla.
but they'll give him the keys to something
Less exciting.
like less
Right,
exciting,
yeah.
and go, why don't you go for a drive? Maybe go get yourself an energy drink.
Ooh, take out this
Yeah.
Geo Prism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sounds super
Also a
exciting.
Toyota Corolla.
But
Anyway.
so Phil let me drive his M2, which is super cool. So thank you, Phil, if you see this. That was awesome. And
Sounded good.
Then from there, we were greeted by a plethora of fans, and so we had Glenn there, we had
Ricardo,
Ricardo, we had
Ian.
we had John, we had my gosh, what am I thinking?
We had Tom. We had Tom.
Tommy. Tommy is awesome. He's such a cool
What a
guy,
sweetheart
man.
of a guy.
Give
No,
us a
they're
bunch of
all
snacks.
so
Where are
great.
those snacks at?
I got him over in the room next door. I was going to bring
Oh.
him over for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, Sour Patch.
I took a
Dots,
picture and
right?
sent it to you guys.
Right? He knew I wanted to lose a few teeth on
He
this trip.
knew
Yeah.
exactly
Great.
what you're doing.
Really
So
good.
nice.
And raw Pop Tarts, obviously.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, but I think that.
And thank you, Ricardo, for the hats, by the way.
The
I keep
hats?
saying it, but I love that
We'll
hat.
show you on the podcast.
We'll
Yeah,
share the podcast.
super
We'll
cool.
wear them next week. But
Mhm.
just an awesome time. It was cool because we kind of talk about how we love meeting everybody, especially on these meet and greets.
We really do.
But sometimes, depending on the event, there can be a lot of people. So we feel like we're not able to give a lot of people adequate attention and be able to have good conversations. And I think today was a good example of having the perfect amount of people
Yeah.
that we could all talk to and get to know. And me and Tommy, we went down a crazy rabbit hole where he's like, "Hey, Anthony, I know that you're pretty crazy, but I'm also pretty crazy." So then it was a conversation.
You're like, ooh, tell me
who
more.
was more OCD and more obsessive about certain things. And I thought that was just hilarious.
Yeah.
But we had good food too. We had
Yeah.
a good breakfast. And then everybody was there for so long that we actually were at lunch.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, Phil
It was
hooked it
nice.
up.
was perfect. It was just what it needed to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody had a great time. Phil had a good time. His crew had a good time. Everybody was just perfect. It felt like, it's that place where we've always been.
Yeah.
Because we've been to Phil so many times.
It was
felt like
it was
home,
familiar,
right?
but in the best
Yeah.
way.
Like everybody's there.
Really like it
super
there.
Cool. So all in
Yeah.
all, killer day. Done by about 2:00.
Mhm.
We all
Yeah.
hopped in the cars, headed back here to the hotel to chill out.
Gave him a chance to sleep
Yeah,
for once.
Anthony took a nap. Dane took a nap even, which he said, "No,
I
I'm good.
was
don't need to
totally
sleep."
awake,
he
and
slept
then
for 2
Jimmy,
hours.
Jimmy and I went back to our place, and he was starting to disassemble some of his gear for an interview that we were going to do with Phil later, and I just went to sit down for something, and next thing I knew, I was out,
Yeah.
totally out.
Yeah.
So it was nice
Couple
getting
hours.
a quick little nap. Levi took off with Keith and Robin
Mm-hmm.
and
Tyler,
and you guys went to
We
Sleepy
went to
Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, went wandered around the cemetery.
Did some
Nice.
grave rubbings.
Lars
robbings.
stayed. Lars left,
Yeah.
so we said bye to
Aw.
Lars, and then we all went to the cemetery and went for a walk. And Sleepy Hollow Cemetery was super cool. We got to see Andrew Carnegie's grave. We got to see William Rockefeller's grave. We got to see Walter Chrysler's grave.
That's cool.
Bronze Lady. We got to see a bunch of cool stuff. Obviously, Washington Irving's grave. Awesome. And then we found a bar, a pizza joint, and sat down, had some drinks, called these guys.
Yeah.
And they were finishing up with Phil.
Which that was a great
And,
interview, by the way. So
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Though. Nice walk, beautiful weather,
Yeah.
super fun. We had the whole cemetery to ourselves because it was closed.
oh,
But it was great. So we had a
Extra
lot of fun.
private
And
viewing.
then, but then chilled out, waited for these guys to show up, and then we found a restaurant.
You were in a pizza joint,
Yeah, that was a ale house that sold
but only
pizza.
served pizza and pizza related
Well,
items.
we ordered meatballs. We
Okay.
ordered a like garlic knot,
Okay, like
and-
twist bread kind of
and
stuff.
then a chicken parmesan that we split.
Parm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super good. So we all just split it, made it like four ways, ate those, and then when you guys got there, we walked over to this other bar
Yeah.
and had dinner and actually hung out and chatted. And it was great. It was a good
Yeah.
night.
It was actually really nice, and yeah, you immediately picked up on our server had an Irish accent, I
Yeah.
believe, and really stuck out. After hearing a bunch of people with New York accents and New Jersey
it was very
accents,
funny to go,
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
it was like, oh, hey,
What
that's
part of
something
Ireland are you from? And she goes, Northern. And I said, oh, makes sense.
different. Yeah,
It's
But
just
we,
the pronunciation of words.
We kept walking around Sleepy Hollow, and I just kept noting the fact that it's a very picturesque movie town.
kept
Yeah,
talking
for
about
Sure.
how you gotta. Well, my thing was saying we got to raise $50,000 to rebuild the local church.
Yeah.
Then there's going to be like a festival. And we got to be there for the
Yeah.
Harvest Festival.
Yeah, the Harvest Festival.
Yeah.
And I was like,
The whole town will be there.
And I kept telling Dana, I said, someday I'm going to get out of this town, right? Coach says I have
it in me.
I have it in me to get to state, at the high school football tournament and all sorts of things.
Big dreams.
Big dreams, but like it's a total picturesque movie town.
It
and,
really is.
Get out of the small town into the big city.
dude.
Yeah.
I think that like if in Halloween, Sleepy Hollow would be probably one of the coolest towns to walk through.
That'd be
So
cool.
maybe we'll
They have
put
a lot
that
of
on
cool
our,
events
on
and
our
stuff. They even do a lantern tour at night
That's
Ooh.
so cool.
that you can sign up for.
I can
at
see
the
you doing
graveyard. So
Yeah, that would be
it's a
that'd be-
beautiful graveyard. If you guys have ever checked it out, it's pretty stunning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really neat. Lots of
You
mausoleums.
just need to sage yourself after you leave.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, I did peer into a couple of mausoleums, so
Ooh.
hopefully we're okay.
Hopefully, right? Maybe they'll exercise the snoring out of you.
Oh,
Am I right?
Or it may make it worse. I don't know.
Or
He's going to be
Jesus, maybe
just
I-
snoring Baphomet or something.
I hope
That might be bad.
But
Anyway,
tomorrow we have a big day. Long
Yes.
Island Detail Supply, and
That's gonna be the big, big
we're
day.
gonna
The
go there.
biggest day.
It is again. It's next to a Toyota dealership, so hopefully I don't come home with a GR Corolla and have to explain
Ooh.
that to my wife. I
exercise some restraint. Yeah.
drive across the country with a new car. Yeah, I would say that so far I have a little more energy since I slept today, and I think Dane for the most part and Levi. Dane's been a trooper on all the drives.
I'm
He's
on one.
been he loves driving around.
I
you
love
know? Dane-
being the Uber.
He's our own little Uber driver. He has everything he needs. His mirrors are already adjusted.
Yep.
His seat is adjusted.
Yep.
So this time around, he's able to get in the car, and instead of leaving
Memory
in 10
functions,
minutes,
man.
he's able to leave in about 8. So
Yeah,
we
real
knocked,
nice.
More like
Yeah.
1 minute.
we knocked a couple minutes off of his
We're
driving.
getting him there. We're getting him there.
Yeah.
Oh
But
man.
thank you to Lars who dropped off
Yes.
a ton of candy as well from Germany. So we got Kinder cards, which keep us going,
Yes.
and bags of
Well, the Haribo gummy bears, I have to say, I don't know if you noticed that, but somebody left them on the center console, and
Yeah.
the sunroof was not open,
Warm
but
him
the
up.
was letting the light through because the cover wasn't up, and so it fused all of the gummy bears into one humongous gummy blanket.
Yeah, but that's okay, Dane, because what's going to happen is now that seal's been cracked,
Yeah.
tonight it's going to air out. They're going to start to
Yep.
scale up, and hopefully we're going to have a stale gummy blanket that we can all share together. of like a Lady in the Tramp situation.
Wow.
We each all
Wow.
pick a corner.
Pick a
start
corner
chewing.
and start chewing in, and it might take us a few days, but we'll get there. Yeah, no, today was a really fun day, and hopefully tomorrow gets to be more fun, and the day after that gets to be more fun, and before you know it, we're going to be back home. Now, keep in mind that today was the start of our sale, Memorial Day
Yes.
sale, 20% off theridecompany.com, and we do have our stickers that are going to a fantastic cause. Dane.
Yeah. No. So the deal with those is basically the proceeds, all of them, from the sale of each sticker for the Memorial Day stickers will be going to the Gary Sinise Foundation. And in addition to actually the proceeds from the stickers, we at TRC have donated an extra $1,000 on top of that. And if you would like, you don't have to, but if you would like, in addition to purchasing the sticker, you'd like to donate more to the Gary Sinise Foundation, you can do that on the page. At least I've been told you'll be able to do it through the page of the
Yeah.
sticker. So take a look at that if that's something that interests you, and take advantage of the sale.
Yeah.
Super
absolutely.
cool, super good cause. Yeah, it's just our way of saying thank you.
Yeah.
So,
So thank you.
Quick and dirty. So thank you guys to everybody that watched tonight. Tomorrow will be another day. We'll hopefully have another recap. Maybe there will be a funny story. Maybe there will be something interesting.
Tomorrow we'll change up.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we got Long Island Detail Supply in Oakdale, New Jersey,
Uh-huh.
and New York, and then we'll have Jason and Jason Miller and Justin Dean.
That's right. They're coming to join us.
Or Coach Kemi.
Yep.
Joining the party.
Yes.
Super excited to have them and have them with us on this. So
They,
adventure for the next 2 days.
They said they're dropping off a little special something for me specifically.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means yet, but they said we just want to get your thoughts on something. So
Okay.
I'm really excited to give them my
You're going to be a tester, maybe.
thoughts and
Little.
feedback on something or another. So maybe through your guesses and what you guys think that special something could be. That's all I'm going to say for it.
Interesting. Now, I want to also point out, is tomorrow when we get to go see Scott from Koenig?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I've been looking forward to that.
Scott
Same guy.
Koenig will also be at the event, so that's
Cool.
gonna be fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, looking forward to that. And so, among the other stuff, the meet and greet, obviously, all that's happening. But tomorrow's going to be the first of a couple of events where we're actually having like a demo station
We got
set up.
demos, we got tools,
Lots
we
of
got
stuff
everything
going on.
at Long Island, so
Mhm.
should be a blast. Should be a lot of fun. And then, of course, Saturday up in Bedford Hills at the Haggerty Garage and Social as well. So
yeah, come and join us
Good
if you're in the
times.
area. Please make a little trek out. Promise we'll get pictures. We'll do all that stuff, and hopefully we can educate you on anything you have questions about. So yeah, that's it, guys. Right?
There you go.
Nothing else.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, guys. Well, you at home, take care. Get a good night's rest, and if you're in the area, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow or the next day. See you around.
see ya.